Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the BFM Sankalpa series and here we are covering important theory, numericals, objective questions on various topics of BFM. Today we'll be covering Forex and we'll be covering some important numericals over here. One-liners, because one-liners are very important in exams. So let's start. If USD to INR rate is given as 48.10 and pound to USD rate is given as 1. What is the rate of pound to INR? Now, what is it to be used? We are using what? Over here, we'll be using chain rule, right? Chain rule. What is the chain rule? When you don't know the rates of any currency vis-a-vis your local currency, okay? Means this pound to INR. If you don't know the rate, do you know the rates of pound to INR over here? No. But you are having the other rates, means some base currency rates you are having. So what do? We use the chain rule. What is the chain rule? We use it like this. You have pound to, what do you want? Say this, pound to INR. I'll write it P to I. Okay, let's keep it simple, P to I. So it will be what? Pound to USD into USD to INR. Chain rule, you have studied this in your JIB also. So pound to USD rate is what? 1. So keep it 1 only. USD to INR is what? 48.10. So your answer will be 1 into 48.10. Okay? So D is the answer. Isn't it? Simple one. Next one. Chalo. If USD INR rate is 48.10, USD JPY rate is 91.50, what is the rate of INR to JPY? This is not simple. Calculate the rate for 100 JPY. Remember, JPY is always, JPY means what? Japanese yen. I'll write it. JPY means Japanese yen. Okay, it is their currency. So Japanese yen is always calculated in terms of hundreds. We always calculated 100 JPY, 200 JPY, 300 JPY. Rates are quoted in that angle. Why? Because the currency is very small. Now it doesn't mean, remember, the currency is lower. It doesn't mean the country is lower. Japan is the most developed country, one of the top 5 developed countries in this world. Okay. So once you have this top 5 developed countries and their currency is lower than that of Indians, you'll say then it is less developed than India? No, nothing like that. Currency is not at all related to the development of any country. Okay. So now, Japanese yen. Okay. So what is the rate now? You want what? INR to JPY. See here, it is INR to JPY we wanted. INR to JPY. I'll write the J over here. Okay. So again use the same chain rule. INR to USD. USD into USD to JPY. So are you having both the rates? INR to USD. Are you having INR to USD? See here, USD to INR rate is given. INR to USD into USD to JPY. This is what you want. So how will you do this? See here, we always, when I am saying this INR to JPY, I want this rate, and JPY to INR. See here, it's actually reverse one. Whenever we find this rate, we find it this way. JPY to INR, this is what we find out. And then JPY to USD into USD to INR. This is what we find out always. So now first find out this. If you want, you can reverse this. If they ask you in INR to JPY, you can reverse this later. Because this rate is difficult to find out. This rate is very simple. So JPY to USD, what is the rate? JPY to USD. And USD to INR, you know it. See here, this is 48.10. And this JPY to USD is, you don't know. This is 91.50. But that is what? This is USD to JPY. So that is 91.50. So if I want JPY to USD, this is upon 1. So if I want JPY to USD, it will be J upon U equals to 1 upon 91.50. Okay, that will be the rate. So now I've got the JPY to USD rate. Multiply this, put it over here. So my answer will be 1 upon 91.50 into 48.10. Okay, Okay, so what is the answer now? Do it on the calci, everyone. Try it on the calci. Yeah. Let me see in the comment section. Let me get the answer in the comment section. Everyone, give me the answer in the comment section. 48.1 divided by 91.5. Okay. So it is 0.5256. 0.5256. Now this is for what? This is JPY to INR. Okay, JPY to INR. But they want it for what? 100 JPY. So multiply this by 100. So it will be 52.56. Where's the answer? Check this. 52.40 or 80. They'll give you this 56 answer, or 50 they'll give you. 60, let's take it. This will be around this 60. So 52.60 roughly. 56 and 60. In the exam, they'll give you the exact answer over here. So it will be 52.60 or 56, whatever this rate is. Again, got it? Always do it for hundreds. Got it? JPY is always calculated in terms of hundreds. When the exchange rate is fixed by monetary authority of India, of any country, it is called as. Here, when it is fixed by the monetary authority, means what? RBI tomorrow says that dollar to INR rate, okay, is, let's say, 70 rupees, fixed, no changes in that. It will not fluctuate. It is fixed by this monetary authority. So in this case, what is it called as? Direct, indirect, floating or fixed? Direct, indirect, floating or fixed? It is called as fixed, isn't it? It is fixed by the monetary authority of that country. So it is fixed, but obvious. See here, these things are done in many of the countries. Like I'll tell you, there is huge interference in the currency by many of the countries directly. I'll tell you where. China. If you check China, their currency is what? What is the currency of China? Anyone can give me? What is the currency of China? It is yuan, right? Yuan. Main currency, there are renminbi also, but main is yuan, right? China interferes a lot in their currencies. It is administered rate, you can call it. Means administered means it is administered by the government, direct interference. Whereas in India, it's not fixed by any RBI or anyone. It is based on demand and supply. China interferes in this currency, and if it wants, it can reduce the rate. If it wants, it can increase the rate whenever it wants, whenever the government decides. So this is known as this interfered rate. So it is fixed by, they say that yes, we are also free floating currency, but nothing like that. Okay, it is fixed. Got it? Everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting the latest updates from IIBF on JIIB and CAIIB, various notifications. Change in timing, change in subject, change in this. They give this now during the exam days. IIBF gives many notifications. So all of them you get it immediately on Officers Adda 24/7. You need not go to that IIBF website every now and then. Okay. So, and secondly, free YouTube series. Right now, what are you watching? You are watching the free YouTube series. So similarly, you'll be getting the free YouTube series on all the subjects of JIB and CIB, all of them. Okay. So subscribe to it right now. Click on this bell icon. Share it with your friends. Very important. Okay. Bell icon is important so that you get the notifications. When the exchange rate is fixed by the market demand and supply position, it is called as market demand and supply position. Means whatever, if your demand is high, your rate goes high. If your supply is high, your rate goes low. Do you know this concept? Suppose if demand and supply means what? If the demand for dollar goes up, demand for dollar, let's say it will go up. If it goes up, then what happens? The rate for dollar becomes what? The rate for dollar will be high or low? Give me. Will it be, just type H or L? Will it be H or L? If the demand for dollar is high, will the rate for dollar will be high or low? It is high, correct? So if, see, our logic is very simple. If the demand for any commodity is high, the rate for that commodity will go up, right? This happens, when does this happen? This happens when you have huge fund flows coming in. Suppose if in India there are large amount of dollars coming in, large dollars, large amount. Everyone is investing dollars. Okay, large dollars are coming in. Then what will happen? In that case, the supply will increase. Supply. Okay, supply will go up. If supply goes up, then what happens? The rate goes down. So the dollar rate will go down. Right? So when large dollars come in, supply goes up, supply of dollar goes up, and the rate goes down. And vice versa. If the dollars go out of the country, if all the investors are moving out of the country, so dollars are moving out, then in that case, dollars are moving out. Okay. If dollars are moving out means what happens? There is a less supply of dollars in this country. Then the rate will go up. So what is this called as actually? Whenever it's decided by this demand and supply position, it is called as what? Direct, floating, indirect or fixed rate. It is called as floating rate. Correct? It is called as floating rate. Remember. Fixed and floating, these are the two main rates. What is this direct and indirect? Direct and indirect rates are also there. What do we use in India? So if I say $1 equals to 80 rupees. So what is this now? Is this a direct rate or indirect rate? Type in the comment section. Is this a direct or indirect? Give me the rate. Direct or indirect? What is this called as? It is? What do you say, guys? Direct or indirect? It is called as direct rate. Direct. Whenever your dollar, remember, it's the logic is simple. Your dollar is fixed and your rupee currency, local currency is fluctuating. It is called as direct rate. Indirect is reverse. Suppose if I give you £1 equals to $1.5. So here what is happening? Dollar is fluctuating. So this is called as indirect rate. When your dollar is fluctuating, it is called as indirect rate. Okay. So now remember, we in India should move out from this rate to this rate system, because we must develop ourselves so big that we must also have this indirect rate system. Dollar should fluctuate and rupee should be stable. Right now it's the reverse thing. But although now again I'll tell you, don't confuse yourself with the currency, because if you look at it, pound is now having the indirect rate. Okay, but pound is having what? Indirect means what? Is this economy bigger than that of India? No. Indian economy is bigger than that of this Britain economy or London economy. Then also they are having this indirect, because these rates were fixed long back. That's why they are still prevailing. Now within few years this will go. This won't remain for long. So, because if the pound is not growing, if the country is not growing, will this indirect rate remain? No. US will say no, forget this. Make this pound also in the direct rate. And in coming years, if we grow with such a speed, there will be a time when our direct rate will be converted to indirect rate. We will be the governing power, because we are already planning for growing to third number of the economy, right? We are right now at fifth and we are moving towards the third. So when we move towards the third, these rates will change. Okay. So this is got the concept of direct, indirect, floating and fixed, right? The term bid rate stands for bid. Bid means what? Bid rate. Bid offer, bid offer. Okay. Bid offer. It's like this. Bid offer. So you call it buy and sell. Buy and sell. So bid stands for direct, indirect, buying and selling. So it stands for, isn't it? Buying rate. The selling rate of a foreign currency offered by a bank is called as, just now we did it. Selling rate, sell rate is known as what? Yes. Give me in the comment section. Just now we saw it. Yeah, this one. Sell is what? Correct? Type fast. Offer, isn't it? Everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you'll be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, Whatever we need for clearing this JIB and CIB, we'll be getting it over here. So that's why download this app immediately and start studying. Don't just download. Okay, start studying. Country risk is an example of market risk, credit risk, operational risk, and liquidity risk. So country risk is an example of what? Yeah, it is credit. Okay, remember credit risk is of two types. Credit mainly. There can be various types, but mainly two types. Okay, one is country and second is counterparty. Counterparty. Okay, what do you mean by this? Credit risk, country risk means what? Your party is good, means A is selling to B. Let's say A is selling the goods to B. Okay, so B is good, but a country in which B is living is bad. Afghanistan, North Korea. So B is good, but the second part is counterparty. Your B is bad, country is good. USA, somebody staying in USA, somebody staying in Europe. Countries are good, but a party is bad. So that is counterparty. So country risk is an example of what? Credit risk, isn't it? All of the following are the types of price risk, except, so which is not the type of price risk. All of them. Let's see. Price risk means what? Commodity price risk. The price of any commodity. What is the commodity? Commodity is anything. Dollar is also a commodity. Okay, currency is also a commodity. So commodity price risk. Exchange rate risk. That is also price risk, because if the dollar rate changes or the exchange rate changes, definitely the price will change. So this is also the part. Stock price risk and counterparty risk. Now it's typical one. Counterparty is what? Just now we saw it, credit. So is it a part of price risk? No, isn't it? So this is the answer. So these all are true, 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 and this one is false. And we want false only, which is not the type of price risk, right? Stock price risk, obviously, stock price risk is a part of price risk only, isn't it? In financial bond markets and in financial market, bond prices and yields are. So this bond price and yields are what? Directly or inversely related? Inversely, directly, inversely or directly, depending on the type of the bond. None of the above. So the bond prices and yields are always, they are always. Once remember the price of the rate of interest, yield we call it. Yield means what? It's the expected rate of interest. Here, what is yield? You need to understand that also. Expected rate of interest, expected ROI. Okay, that is yield. There are two rates always in any bond. One is coupon and second is yield, right? So coupon is always fixed. Once it is given, it's fixed. You can't change it. But this yield goes on changing. Expected rate goes on changing. If the expected ROI goes up, then the price of your bond, existing bond, will go down. Always remember. If the expected ROI goes down, your price of the bond will go up. So it is what? Inversely related, isn't it? In financial bond market or market, bond prices and yields are inversely related always. You see this, what happened in this, what October, just type on Google, October 22 to December 22. Check the US bond rates. US bond rate, check this, you'll get this. In US, the prices of the bond fell like anything. Why? Because the rate of interest or the bank, their Federal Reserve, increased the rate of interest. So that was the point. Okay. Now, how to join this Offices Adda 24/7 YouTube channel or the Instagram channel or the LinkedIn channel? Scan this QR code. For this LinkedIn channel, scan this QR code, blue one. For the YouTube channel, scan this black QR code, this one. And for the Instagram channel, scan this QR code. You can join it immediately. Okay, because on these channels we are giving free YouTube series, we are giving ebooks, we are giving tests, some of the sample ebooks, simple, some during the exams we take various tests as such, free tests. So you can join this right now, isn't it? Rate of cancelling the original contract is means whenever we cancel the original contract rate, it is done at what rate? TT buying, TT selling, bill buying, bill selling. See, here cancelling the original contract rate, it depends on what rate are we talking of. Suppose I am calling buy rate, rate of cancelling the buy rate. Okay. So if I have purchased this dollar earlier, okay, if I have purchased it, I might have purchased it at what rate? I might have purchased it at either bill buying or TT buying, depending on what type of transaction what it was. If it was a spot transaction, I might have done it at TT buying. If it was a bill transaction, I might have done at a bill buying rate. But cancelling is always done at the same rate. That is known as TT selling. Cancelling, here, cancelling means reversing that transaction. So that will be always done at TT selling. Rate of booking a new contract for next 1 month is TT buying, TT selling, bill buying, bill selling. See here, next 1 month I want. So just now I told you spot transactions, spot will always be done at TT. Whereas future transaction will always be done at bill. Okay. So it will be done at a bill rate. But bill means what? Booking new contract for 1 month. Which contract? Suppose if I say export contract, export. So export means what? Buying. So I'll be using bill buying rate. So I'll be using bill buying over here. If it's import, then I'll be using bill selling rate. So next 1 month export the question is given, then you'll be doing it at bill buying rate. Okay. Everyone join this the batches now. See this. Let me show you the batches directly. These were JIB batches here. Go to Adda 24/7. Everyone. Let me take you to Adda 24/7. Always I would suggest you to go through the app. In the app, what happens? You get the coin systems. This coin systems will give you 1% extra. See this. Go to Adda 24/7. Okay. Go on. Click on this JAIB and CAIB. Done. Click on this CAIB November 23. You'll see the Sankalpa batch. Join this Sankalpa batch immediately. English batch. Okay. We are covering all the 4 subjects, compulsory subjects, numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything is covered. Click on this Sankalpa batch. Look at this. 300 hours of online live classes, 81 test series, 65 ebooks. What all do you want? Click on these ebooks. Check this. Subject-wise ebooks are available. Click on this subjects. Chapter-wise ebooks are available. Similarly for test series. Click on this test series. Subject-wise test series. Click on this subject, you'll get chapter-wise test series. So, all this at what fees? What is the fees over here? The fees is 4799. So, join it ASAP. Okay? Plus classes. Recorded sessions are available. Interactive sessions. Join it ASAP. Click on buy now. Once you click on buy now, see the discounts are already applied. Click on continue. Fill in the details. Done. You can join the Mahapack also. In Mahapack, you are getting multiple batches plus ebooks plus tests. See this Mahapack, CAIB Mahapack. Now we are getting double validity. Means if you purchase it for 6 months, you'll get it for 12 months. If you purchase it for 12 months, you'll get it for 24 months. So these two tenures are having double validity plus 80% off. Similarly, join the same way. You can click on check the recorded videos, check the test series, what all test series are available, all the same. Okay. Plus multiple batches. So that's why join it ASAP. Exams are near. Okay. Because time is running like anything and exams are in November. So keep studying and do join the batches. Bye from my side. Tomorrow I'll be back with another series. Till then, keep studying.